This is the mummy's hand, the newest, rarest seed in the game, only obtainable through the new event, and today I'm gonna be getting every mutation on it to see just how overpowered it really is. Okay, and here we are. We might as well go ahead and get straight into it. Let's plop this pupper down, then let's go ahead and pull our pancake stacks out so that our mooncats will like gather around it, and then it's mooncat time. So let's go ahead and plop them all down. And before I forget, let's also go ahead and plop our sprinklers down. So we got a basic, advanced, godly, master, and finally a grandmaster. So now we just gotta wait for the mooncats to gather up around the pancake stack, just like that. And now that they're sleeping, let's go ahead and hit a grow wall. And come on, give us a big first one. Bruh, we didn't even get a first one. Okay, I don't think I have enough time, but let's go ahead and pull out our trowel. And yeah, no. Bro, like right here would have been perfect. There was literally like 4 mooncats. Well, 'tis be unfortunate. Let's go ahead and wait for our mooncats to sleep again. Just like that. Then let's trowel the seed a bit to the left. And wait, actually, let's put it right in the middle. And come on, quick, hit a grow wall. Come on, how big will it be? Yo! Okay! Yeah, I think we got our mummy's hand. Let's go ahead and favorite tool it up, and then let's pick up all of our mooncats. And now that we actually got the mummy hand, it's time to turn it rainbow before we start loading it up with mutations. So let's go ahead and plop down our butterfly, along with our mega queen bee, and the queen bee will refresh the butterfly's ability, just so we're not waiting so long, you know? For it to actually turn rainbow, though, we need 5 mutations on it. So for the first one, let's go ahead and get out our fall fountain. Then we also got a windstruck mutation spray, a cloud touched one, fried, and last but not least, we got a wet one on our alt. So now if we go ahead and unfavorite this thing, we'll see that it already has 4 out of the 5 mutations that it needs to become rainbow. And then this fall fountain should get us the other mutations shortly. So now we just gotta wait for our queen bee to do her thing. Okay, and her ability hasn't gone off yet, but I did go ahead and join it on an alt account so that I can get chakra from our kitsune, and the kitsune's ability is about to go off. And since I don't want to have to wait another 20 minutes, what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is I'm out of toys, bruh. Okay, well, nothing a bit of Robux can't fix. Nice. There we go. So let's go ahead and give our queen bee a toy. And then come on, please apply pollinate to the great pumpkin. Yes, sir. Nice. And then she also refreshed the rainbow flutter. Let's go. So the mummy's hand is now a rainbow, meaning we can go ahead and pick up the butterfly along with the mega queen bee, favorite the mummy hand back up. And now it's time to start getting mutations on this thing. And we might as well get started with the sprays. So I have an amber one, and then I have a cloud touched one. And then there's no point of putting the burnt and fried one on, which you'll see why later. For now though, it's time to start getting the pet mutations on this thing. So for the first one, we got our glimmering sprite, then we got our lemon lion, our swan, golden goose, bear bee, ghost bear, phoenix, and finally our cockatrice. And as you may or may not have noticed, but all these pets are like guaranteed mutations. So like we'll get fortune from our golden goose, graceful from our swan, ghostly from our super cute bear bee, and then so on. So now, while I wait for our first pet's ability to go off, I think now is a good time to mention that we're getting super close to 100,000 subscribers. So if you want to be able to say you were a part of the OG 100K, subscribe, because after we hit it, you'll never be able to say you were. And with that being said, it looks like we're about to get glimmering from our glimmering sprite. Ooh, we just got fall from the fall fountain. You'll love to see it. We can go ahead and remove the fountain. And then there's glimmering from our glimmering sprite. We can go ahead and pick her up, and then let's replace her with our Mizuchi, our rainbow Mizuchi to be more exact. Also, this guy like isn't a guaranteed chance, but if we check out his ability, he has a 24% chance to apply the Azure mutation to a nearby fruit, and that ability goes off like every 3 minutes, so we'll realistically only have to be waiting for like 12 minutes for his ability to actually act activate and be successful. And then talking about being successful, we're about to get brain rot from our lemon lion in 3, 2, 1. Yes, sir. So we can also go ahead and pick up Sammy. And now we have another pet equip slot, which for that, I'm actually going to go ahead and place down my peach wasp because this guy's ability is like a double whammy. Wait, huh? Mooey, what are you doing like halfway in the ground? Anyways, as I was saying, every 24 minutes, she'll fly to a nearby fruit and plasmify it, applying the plasma mutation. And then every 10 minutes, she'll sting a random pet and then advance its cooldown by 61 seconds. So that'll just be like a bit of help, you know? And then also, we literally just got graceful from our swan, meaning we can go ahead and also pick her up. And then I think it's actually about time to start getting to a bit of the harder ones. So for that, I introduced to you our corrupted lobster thermidor. This guy gives us a chance of getting molten, meteoric, and corrupted. And those are like 3 really big mutations. Molten's like 25x, meteoric's like 120, and then corrupted's like 20. So those are definitely mutations we shall be needing. Oh, and yeah, then also, what I can also go ahead and do is get my trowel back out. And then as you may or may not have noticed, but I have a great pumpkin here. And if I hover, you can see it has a radius. And the reason for that is because this great pumpkin is actually like a super special plant, which if I place it next to other plants, it'll occasionally give the other plants a mutation. So that'll be another mutation marked off the list. And then talking about mutations marked off the list, look at this. Our Mizuchi is about to lock in and get us a Azure first try. Bruh, come on Mizuchi, you're better than that. Do not fear though, our Phoenix will come in clutch. Yup, what'd I tell ya? That's an easy flaming mutation, so let's go ahead and pick him up and then replace him with our girl Jazzy the space squirrel. And I don't know why it is, but even though Jazzy's like ability has a very low chance of succeeding, it literally only has a 15% chance. Her success rate is actually like real high. Why? I have no clue, but like that's actually pretty interesting if you ask me. With that being said, all we gotta do now is wait like another 2 minutes for 2 more of our pets' abilities to go off. Just like that. The Mizuchi did fail, but like our cockatrice didn't, so it's all good. And then we did also get Ghostly from our great pumpkin, meaning we can go ahead and trowel it back to where it was. And now to replace the cockatrice, let's go ahead and pull out our disco bee. And now we're actually super close to getting a few more mutations. So for starters, we're about to get a fortune egg from our golden goosey boy, so we can pick him up. And then we're about to get a Azure from our Mizuchi. Man, why did I think that would work? Okay, well, on the bright side, we can replace our golden goosey with a chicken zombie. And then just to speed things up a bit, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give our ghost bear a toy because he deserves it. Look at how cute he is. Aw, bro, look at him. Anyway, so that'll be the ghostly mutation, or my bad, the spooky mutation. Nice. So that means we can also go ahead and pick him up. And we're already starting to get a good amount of mutations on this thing. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we got like another 5 on this great pumpkin. So next, let's go ahead and plop down our aromatic Griffin. And then this guy will get us the cyclonic along with the aromatic mutation. And now we just need our Mizuchi to finally lock in and actually like succeed for his ability for us to have another pet inventory slot. And here he goes. Come on, Mizuchi. If you can't do this, nobody can. Come on, please, please, please. Are you serious right now, bro? This Mizuchi literally never takes this long. But today, I guess he's deciding to troll me. I'm gonna be trolling him when I stuff him in the bag later. Anyways, I know for a fact that our lobster thermobubblers won't do us like that. Look, if we go ahead and give him a toy, he's about to get us molten first try. All right. I guess not. Well, I guess what did I expect? Like, if we check out a random pet ability, they're like all super hard to get. Like the chicken zombie only has a 20% chance. The Griffin only has a 10. And then the Disco Bee also only has a 19% chance. So yeah, on second thoughts, what I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do is go AFK for like an hour, let our pets do their thing. And then when we get back, they'll hopefully have locked in. And then we can like fully cycle them out. Okay, and after about like a bit under an hour, we have gotten pretty much everything on the mummy's hand except corrupted from our lobster thermidor, and then we do still need cyclonic from our griffin. However, as you may or may not have noticed, I haven't placed any more pets down, and that's because I actually had an ulterior motive to like going AFK, and that's because I want to get 2 other mutations that need a whole lot of pet equip slots. The first one is warped from our apple gazelles, so let's go ahead and plop all 4 of them down. And what these guys do is harvesting sugar apple crops gives me a 2% chance to apply the warped mutation. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is plop 4 sugar apples down, then hit the grow wall. And look, we're about to get a first try. Okay, I'm low-key happy we didn't get first try, because or else I would have just wasted like 4 sugar apple trees. Nice. Ooh, and I got on the golden egg. Perfect. Let's see if we could get another one. Nice, we did get another one. Unfortunately, it wasn't a sugar apple. I guess I'll just go ahead and reclaim the rest. There we go, though, so we can now go ahead and pick up our apple gazelles. And now for the other pet that we need a bunch of inventory slots. And for that, it's mandrakes. So let's go ahead and plop a grand total of 6 of them down. And then let's go ahead and place 4 mandrake seeds down, since that's all I'll need. And I am also going to go ahead and splash them with a couple watering cans, just so they grow a bit faster, you know? And actually, look, I'm about to get it first try. First try. First try. First try. Bruh. How did all 4 of them fail? Well, you know what they say. When the first 4 mandrakes fails, plant another 4 down. And then also spam those with watering cans. That's a really common saying, right? Or was it different? Anyways, look at this. We're about to get rot first try. First try. First try. First try, bro. No. What is up with these mandrake seeds today? I'm literally down to my last 8. Well, you know what they say. Plant 4 more mandrakes down and then water them up. First try. First try. First try, bro. Yes, finally. Bro, I actually thought I wasn't gonna have enough for a second. Let's go ahead and sell all these extra mandrakes. I really don't need them. Ooh, and then we also got the fortune mutation because apparently we had a golden egg in our inventory. Anyways, now that we have the rot mutation, we can go ahead and pick up all of our mandrakes, stuff them into the bag since that's what they get for failing so much. And now we can continue on getting the rest of the mutations. So let's go ahead and start off by placing our dark spriggan along with our normal spriggan. And this dark spriggan is actually a new pet. If we go ahead and check out his ability, every 22 minutes, it spreads roots, and all fruit within 30 studs have a 15% chance to get the blight mutation. And then the normal spriggan is also like that, but like it's for a gloom mutation, I think, or for bloom, not gloom. Bloom plus raw equals gloom. Anyways, then we also have our pterodactyls, our corrupted kitsunes, so that we can get harmonized chakra. Then we also got our tall corrupted bird to help our lobster thermidor out with getting corrupted. And then this guy will also give us a chance of getting tranquil, so that'll be nice. And I completely forgot about this guy, but we also need spaghetti from our spaghetti sloth. And spaghetti is 3 different mutations, which are sauce, meatballs, and pasta, so like getting that will take a while. Also, before the seed shop restocks, let's actually go ahead and buy all the carrots out because we shall be needing those. And there we go, it just restocked again, so let's once again go ahead and buy it out. So now I just gotta wait 8 minutes for our pterodactyl's ability to go off, and that's actually one of the reasons that I bought so much carrots. And since there is 8 minutes till his ability goes off, in the meantime I shall just be buying more seeds. Okay, and here we go. Our pterodactyl's ability is about to go off. Before it does, though, our bird's ability is also about to go off in 11 seconds. Oh, perfect. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just like plant a couple carrot seeds around him, because here in a few seconds, he'll do like an ability. Yes, just like that. And nice, look at that. Yes, perfect. That's actually so good. We got tranquil on like, what, 3 carrots? Yes, let's go ahead and pick up all the extra carrots. And then we also got Tempestuous on the carrot. Let's go. And Tempestuous is just Twisted plus Windstruck. So now that we got that, we can go ahead and pick up our pterodactyl, sell all those extra carrots that we just picked up. And then I think it's about time we get Bloodlit. So it's time for our Kappa Kappa. Also, look at how like goofy this guy looks. Look at this dude. Anyways, if we go ahead and plop him down and then check out his ability, we'll be able to see that every 7 minutes he sprays water on all fruit fruits within 28 studs, applying the wet mutation, and then he has a 10% chance to replace wet mutations with bloodlet. And if we just spam carrot seeds around him, we're pretty much like guaranteed to get bloodlet for the second time he does his ability. So since we are talking about spamming carrot seeds, I think it's only fair that we buy some more. Now that we have gotten Tempestuous, though, the next pets we're going to be waiting for is our Dark Spriggan and then Spriggan, and their abilities do go off in like 8 minutes, so that isn't going to be too long of a wait. So let's get to work. I kind of missed our Kappa's ability, but we literally just got wet on like 4 carrots. I would have liked to place a few more carrots down, but like, oh wells, can't really do nothing about it now. I'm just have to be like on the lookout for his next ability. And then talking about next ability, our Corrupted Kitsune's ability is about to go off, so we should be getting Harmonized Chakra here shortly. Nice, we got it. What is that, 4 times? So that means we can go ahead and pick up our Corrupted Kitsune. And now we gotta get ready for our Spriggan's abilities. Where are our Spriggans? Wait, where actually are they? Oh, right here. Carrots, go! All of them! Place them all down! Let's make sure to not pick out or pick up that golden egg on accident. Come on, Dark Spriggan. Okay, nice. We're chilling. Just like that, we got Blight on 4 different carrots and then Bloom on like 8 different carrots. So let's go ahead and pick up the extra ones. There we go. So now we can go ahead and pick up our Spriggans. Once again, sell the extra carrots, buy more carrots. And I think it's about time we get ceramic. So for that, let's start off with Sandy, which to get Sandy, we need our Jackalopes. And I'll go ahead and place both of them down. Why not? And then to fill the last spot, I don't know how I didn't realize this sooner, but we got our Luminous Sprite to get us Luminous. And this guy is like literally a 50x. And if we check out his ability, it's literally guaranteed. So like, that's why I'm saying I don't know how I forgot about it earlier. So that'll be a quick 50x. And then yes, we just got Corrupt. Let's go. We can go ahead and pick up our Lobster Thermidor along with our bird. I don't know. Whoops. I mean, place him down. This guy's name is Fernando, though. I still don't know how to pronounce his other name. Then let's stuff all of them into the bag. And just like that, bro, we have so much extra equip slots. For now, though, let's focus on getting Sandy from our Jackalopes so that we can make clay and then ceramic. Oh, wait, actually, in the meantime, just so I'm not like wasting precious time, let's go ahead and plop down 2 junk bots so that we can get oil from them. And now let's lock in with this Sandy. Come on, Jackalopes. You know you want to put on the carrot. Come on, Jackalope, Jackalope, Jackalope. Come on, boy. Who's a good boy? Bro, I'm really just like plopping down carrots wherever he goes. Whoa, this carrot looks sick. Corrupt, Chakra, Windstruck, Wet, Corrupt, and Tranquil. Anyways, Jackalope, please. Please, 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 please. Brother. Are you serious right now? Both of them failed. However, that is all right. I do have like a super secret strat to getting Sandy 100% of the time. And that is literally just running in circles. Okay, Andy, I'm done running in circles. These Jackalopes aren't doing their thing. Like, they be trolling. Also, I just realized the Griffin's ability is about to go off, and we still haven't gotten Cyclonic from him. And, like, that's a big one. And I just realized to actually get his ability, like, the Cyclone has to hit it. So, to hopefully help him out a bit, let's go ahead and just, like, spread a bunch of carrots around. Either way, I'll just pick them all up later, you know? Let's go ahead and buy some more. And, bro, only a stock of 5 is, like, crazy bad. I mean, well, you do gotta work with what you got. Come wait. Bruh. I was gonna say, talking about working with what you got. Bruh, X2, they both be failing. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I stopped running around like a madman. Oh, yes, we finally got Sandy. That literally took like 20 minutes to get Sandy. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and pick both of the Jackalopes up. And then I was also about to pick up all the carrots, but our Griffin is about to do his cyclonic thing. So we should finally be able to get that, especially given the fact that we got like so much carrots scattered around, you know? Oh, and wait, do we have enough time to buy some more carrots? Stock of 23 too. Come on, spam buy them all and then place down. Come on. Bro, why did the... What? Bro, why did the cycle go that way? Like, this is literally the only place that we have like next to no carrots. That's crazy. So now that we actually got Sandy, I'm gonna join in on my alt account to put the wet mutation spray on it. And now if we refresh it, we now have clay. So then if we put a burnt mutation spray on it on this account, we'll now have ceramic. Let's go. Get out of here, alt account. There we go. Nice. On wait, actually, I still need that alt account. Get back here, buddy. So pretty much have a verdant mutation spray on that account. So like, I'm gonna go ahead and plop it onto the mummy hand. Also, did you see that? We literally just got oil. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pick up our junk bots. Then we're also about to get luminous from our luminous sprite, bro. Let's go. The great lock-in is here. Oh, and yeah, then also, I didn't mention this earlier, but we did also get sauce from our spaghetti sloth. So we're now only missing pasta. Ooh, and nice. There's the luminous that we needed. So Jackie is also getting picked up. And now we're only missing a few mutations. One of them being chocolate, which for that we can pull out our tanuki. And this guy, like, it doesn't say he does that, but all it says is that he causes mischief. But just know that, like, him causing mischief can get us the chocolate mutation. It can also get us the moonlit mutation, so that's pretty cool. With that being said, the next mutation we need, though, is Gnomed from our Gnome. So let's go ahead and plop him down. And then besides that, oh, bro, spaghetti sloth, you're the goat. Ollie, you're so good. That's weird. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Anyways, bro, Ollie's actually the goat. As I was about to say, though, besides all the pets that I have down, I'm literally only missing their mutations from the pets. Then I'm only missing super rare weather events like Aurora and Sun-Dried. And last but not least, the admin mutations. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go AFK for like another hour or two. And then when I get back, we'll check up on our progress. Okay, and it's been pretty much like exactly an hour, and if we check out all of our carrots, we pretty much got everything that we needed. So we got cyclonic over here, then we also got gnomed, and then we also got chocolate somewhere. Yes, right here. So now let's go around cleaning everything up. And there we go. Unless I'm mistaken, that should be all of them. So now we gotta actually transfer all these mutations from the carrots and then the great pumpkin onto the mummy's hand. And while I could just use our good old Spinosauruses, I got a bit of a trick up my sleeve. Say hello to my Titanic Rainbow Mimic Octopus, where if we plop him down and then check out his ability, every 15 seconds he'll mimic and copy the ability from another pet. So that means instead of having to wait like 20 minutes for the Spinosaurus's ability to go off, like we'll only have to wait 15 seconds. And that reminds me, this thing better not be favorited. It is favorited. Okay, let's go ahead and unfavorite the Great Pumpkin real quick. There we go. So now that we've done that, literally all we have to do now is wait. And thanks to Zeffy being as big as he is and then being rainbow, it literally shouldn't take long at all. Yup, look at that. He's already done it once, and look at how much mutations he transferred. Like, this guy is just honestly broken. Yup, there he goes again. And again. And again. Yeah, this guy is honestly just too busted. And after only a few more minutes of waiting, all the mutations have now been transferred. So if we go ahead and unfavorite it and then count them all up, we have a grand total of 50 mutations. Bro, that's actually crazy. 50 mutations? Sheesh. Here goes a moment of truth, though. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And holy, this thing looks insane. Then let's sell it. I want to sell this, Steven. How much is it worth? 1.5 trillion. You know, for having 50 mutations on it, that's kind of mid, I can't lie. Like, I know we didn't get Sun-Dried on it, unfortunately, since, like, after waiting for who knows how long, we didn't get a heat wave, but, like, still. But what do I know? Let me know what you think. Also, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.